You need to follow 3 steps if you want an A or an A star in A level maths. And by the way, you can do it. Just to introduce myself, my name is Connor. I've been an A level maths tutor for 3 years now. And I've worked with many students, and I know that this is the 3 step plan that always works. Step one, pretty obvious this one, but I am going to state the obvious. You do need a good teacher or a good tutor who can explain the concepts to you very well. If you do have a fantastic A-level maths teacher in class who teaches you very well and explains the concepts very well, lucky you, that's great. Step one done. But many of you probably aren't blessed with excellent teachers. I know that some of my teachers were not great, right? So in that case, you need a tutor or someone else who can explain the concepts to you properly so you actually understand the theory behind what you're doing. Now, step one's done. Step two, you need to practice, and not just practice maths questions, right? Not just any old questions, exam style questions tailored to your exam board. You need to practice them. Now, don't get me wrong, textbook questions are great for reinforcing the new material that you've learned in class. However, you are going to be sitting exams in the summer, right? So you need to practice exam style questions tailored to your exam board. Now, I understand that there are not an infinite number of past papers online, of course. So what you could do is maybe get a tutor to come and write you exam style questions for you. Or maybe you could come up with your own exam style questions. Or maybe you could just search through the internet. There's great websites where you can get exam style questions and just work through those, because they're going to be more helpful than basic 1 mark textbook questions, if you see what I mean. So far so good, right? We've got a good teacher or tutor who's explaining this stuff well to us. We're practicing exam style questions every week, right? And we're putting our knowledge to the test. What is the 3rd step we need? We need feedback. We need feedback on the work that you're practicing every week. Now, as an A-level maths tutor, I have worked with some students over the past few years who have said to me, Connor, can you send me a bit of homework every week? But I don't want to hand it in. I don't want you to mark it. And I'm like, what? Like, surely the point of doing extra work is that you get feedback on what you're doing well and what you don't understand. It's very hard to diagnose issues with maths exam practice if I can't actually see your work. Someone needs to look at your exam practice and say to you, this is what you don't understand, this is why you don't understand it, and this is what you need to understand to correct it. I mean, think about it like this, right? If you're ill and you have a health issue, a doctor is not going to be able to diagnose a health issue if they can't do an inspection. A maths teacher, tutor, expert is not going to be able to give you the proper feedback you need unless you hand in work to them and they mark it and they give you feedback and they tell you what you don't understand and explain it to you. Really key. I hope that's helped. If you are interested, I do have a 1-to-1 online A-level maths coaching service where that 3-step plan is the plan that I always use. So click the link in my bio if you are interested. Otherwise, see you soon.